Welcome to Part of My Frenchie. This is me, 143. If you don't have a friend, you have one now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know what Rosie is doing. Rosie was up here and now she left. So welcome. Come here. She was up here and then she left. I don't know what is going on there. So welcome, Rosie. Or I don't know what's going on. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Get up here. She was up here and then she left for some reason. So hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Frenchie Friday. Hello, hello, hello. So hi, welcome. If you are new here, welcome. It is Frenchie Friday. What are you doing? Come here. I don't know what she's doing. So you are on the couch for Frenchie Friday. It is a fabulous Friday. It is not rain today. What are you doing? Hello. Hello, little bad ears. Hi. Come here. I don't know what she's doing. But anyways, so hello, Dave. Dave and Violet are here. Come here. Come here. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, Dave and Violet are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, welcome to Frenchie Friday. And let's see, Patty's here. And let's see. Who is it? Brendy Murphy? 4547. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. The beautiful moderator is doing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome to Frenchie Friday. Today is a open topic day where we kind of have fun today. Open questions. The only thing we ask is that everybody is respectful. This is, you have questions, ask. It is a open forum day. We just kind of have fun on days like this. And yeah, this is just kind of a fun day. I've got, a couple things that, I want to talk about today. And yes, Frenchie Friday, Frenchie Friday. Hello, 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 Frenchie. Yes, if you don't have a friend, you have a lot now. When you are here, you are Frenchie family. That is definitely the truth. That is definitely the truth. You definitely here for sure, for sure. Gosh, we've had a whole freaking week of rain. I like the rain, but I do not like weeks and weeks of it. What happened 57 years ago today? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. It is my brother's birthday today. Oh, it is my brother's birthday today. Happy birthday to my brother. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. 57 years ago, my brother was born. Happy birthday to my brother. Holy cow. How did I totally miss that? Wow. Jesus, why didn't you say something sooner, Patty? Holy cow. I'm just now sending him a happy birthday text. Why did I miss that? And the stupid thing is I never see, I just sent him a happy birthday text. Holy cow. Right. Oh. And well, for 56 years, I have never forgot that day. Come on, come up here. Come on. Come. Come. It's okay. Come on. Come. 56 years, I've never forgot that. Well, I will call him after the show for sure. For those of you who don't know, this is Rosie. Rosie is over here. This is Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Oh, my goodness. I feel so bad now. Wow. Well, that's a hell of a start to the show, right? Good thing he's not watching. And the funny thing is, yeah, right? He does deserve all the wishes today. I was going to talk about him too later on. But I was going to make fun of him. Well, not make fun of him because I was going to talk about because, we're getting into the my favorite time of year, because the moderator and I were out today, and they're starting to get all their Halloween stuff out, and I love Halloween. I love, love, love Halloween. Love it. And uh, now, and I was gonna say, because my brother would say, why? Because you get to dress up like a witch. Um, and he always makes fun of me because he's my big brother, right? Uh, right. He's gonna be. I know he's gonna be all on me for this one, right, Mike? But yeah, he would say that. He'd go, "Oh, why? Favorite time of year because you get to dress up like a witch, like you are." And but I do. I love Halloween, and my birthday's in October too. So I've always loved Halloween, and my mom my mom would always throw the best birthday parties in October for me. My sister's birthday was in October as well. I was the 16th and my sister was the 20th. So she would always throw like the best birthday parties for us. And they would be, we'd all have, usually like costume themed birthday parties, and they'd have like pumpkins and all sorts of fun Halloween related parties, and just fun stuff. But I mean, I love everything fall related, hay rides, and but I will tell you what, I don't know about wherever put in the chat where everybody lives. You don't have to put your address, like, not unless you really creepily want to, but like with the state, or if you're a country or wherever you live. But um, like I'm in Ohio, but sure, what state you live in. But I don't know about you. Going on, when I was a kid, I used to love going on hay rides, and you would go and they throw you in these big wagons, and it was usually kind of night, and um, they throw you in these big wagons in piles of hay, and you would sit there and you throw hay at each other, and it was just like these big, you'd get out of there and you'd be like full of hay, and it was such a good time. And now you get on these hay rides and you sit on these big square hay things, and you have to sit there like you're in church, and which I love church, but like you sit there like you're in church, and you got to be all not great at the good, kind of the interesting thing. Or one thing I do like about the hay rides now is they usually let you off into the pumpkin patch, and you get to go and pick a pumpkin and all that stuff. So I do like that because I like to go and pick out my pumpkins and stuff. Um, but the fun part about the hay ride was you got to sit in the middle of the hay and got to throw it around. And but now I guess people have allergies and all this other crap, and but that was a fun part of the hay ride, was like you got to like throw it around and throw it at your friends, and now it's like you just kind of got to sit there and look at it. So I don't know. I mean, it just was kind of a fun memory about going on hay rides, and it just was a different feeling back then. I mean, now they have the haunted hay rides, which I do not participate in. I don't participate in anything haunted. I refuse to do things like that. I don't do well with haunted, anything haunted related. I know my family can attest to that. I refuse to go into anything that is haunted. Uh, I feel like life is scary enough. I don't need somebody running at me with any kind of um, appliance. I don't pay people to scare me. I no, I don't need somebody. I mean, there's no reason for that. There is no reason for somebody to chase me with some sort of home appliance. I just I don't like that. I don't like people. I don't like to be scared. I don't, and I don't understand why people enjoy that. Um, it does not thrill me. Yeah, I just no. It'd be like me going into Home Depot and somebody just, the salesperson just jumping out from behind like the washer and dryer at me with a, hand mixer. I don't need that in my life. It just, no, I don't need that. Trying to sell me a home warranty. I don't need that. I just, it doesn't appeal to me. Uh, um, so yeah, it's I don't know. And granted, like I said, some people enjoy it. Well, great, a lot of people enjoy it. That's why they have these things. And the stupid thing is, right? Like I can't even watch it on TV. Like there's these great YouTube videos where these YouTubers will go through haunted houses, and and like the haunted house people will let these people let them film them walking through these haunted houses. There is no way in hell I will pay to go through these places. I mean, and these actors and so forth, and I know they're actors. I mean, holy hell. I mean, I know these people are actors, but there is no way on the planet I will go through these places. No, no way. Not Jen. Jen will not participate in things like that. Scares. I mean, whole no. Um, I no. I can't even. Again, I know they're actors, but I don't want people. No, ain't happening. It's not happening. But I love Halloween. Hey Michelle, hey. No, we're just going over the fact that I am a bad sister and I've missed my brother's birthday. It's already 8 o'clock in the evening, and I am a horrible sister who forgot her birthday. Thanks to my parents that reminded me, but I did get a text message out while I was on live, and I've got to call him after after the show. So I'm glad they said something. Thank God. But yeah, so we're just going through that. Thank God you said something. Good Lord, you should have said something earlier, though. Wow. But yes, I am a horrible sister that forgot that. I can't believe I forgot that. A lot on my mind. I told you on the last show that I was getting my children's story off to the illustrator, and I was getting ready to send it off to the illustrator, and then because how my brain works, I looked at the story again. I went through it because you have to proofread it before you go through it. And before I pulled the trigger on sending it, I said, because it's going to be a 7-book series, I said to myself, I don't think, yes, we missed my brother's birthday. Yes, and I'm just a bad sister. I know, I'm horrible. I looked at it and I said, I don't want this to be the very first book in the series. And then I looked and I said, yeah. So I redid the whole book. So I started from scratch and I just redid the whole thing. And I still want to get it to the illustrator by tomorrow. I set a deadline for myself tomorrow. And I redid the whole story, and I've been staying up until, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning to rewrite this whole story and edit it. And I almost have it done. So if I stay up tonight as well, I will have it done so I can get it to the illustrator by tomorrow. to meet my deadline. So I'm excited about that. So it will be to the illustrator tomorrow. Hey, Adam. Hey, welcome. I'm a bad sister and I missed my brother's birthday. It is today though, so I will hit the deadline today. But to get you up to speed. But yeah, so I will have the story to the illustrator by tomorrow. But yeah, I rewrote the whole thing. I tore it apart and rewrote the whole thing, and it will be to the illustrator. And I'm glad I did it because it is bigger and better than what I was going to send. So it was kind of a good divine intervention. Coco, she can't hear me anyways. I don't know why I called her. But it was kind of divine intervention because it's actually, in my opinion, 10 times better than what I was going to send. So makes me a little bit happier that I did that. And I took a second look and I am just 100% more pleased with what I'm going to send. So that's the update on that. Let's see. Cool. This was cool. So the petition update, my petition update with regards to the state of Ohio thing. So everybody kind of knows that I'm doing the state of Ohio petition for the Ohio Companion Animal Bereavement Leave Act. If you don't know, I'm doing this support the Ohio Companion Animal Bereavement Act, trying to get this passed in the state of Ohio. You don't have to live in Ohio in order to support the act. Trying to get as many signatures as possible. Now, the cool thing about this is, that so I'm trying to get of course, as many signatures as possible. You do not have to live in the state of Ohio, which is cool. So there is a magazine that's in our local town, but it goes all over and it gets distributed all over. And I've been in this magazine twice before over the past, 15 years. I've been featured in this magazine, and I just out of the blue had gotten an email from them the other day saying that they were coming Tuesday to, and they invited me Tuesday because they're looking for ideas for an upcoming, issue. And so they were, they invited me because they're looking for ideas for future issues. And so I can't go because I'm working, but I sent them all of my information about my petition, and I asked if they would feature me in their magazine so that I can get this out there to more people. So I'm hoping that I can be in a future issue so that I can get this out there to more people. So fingers crossed I can be in that issue. And I'll show you kind of what it looks like. So this is the magazine. This is the magazine. Now, the first time, and I was looking for it before I got here. When I was in it the first time, I was on the cover, and then they featured the story inside. The second time I was in it, this is the second time I was in it, and I didn't get the cover that time, but I will show you here. Where am I at in here? When I was on it in here, they did it. That's me and my dog Harley. So they did a story here of me, and then it goes, hi Cokie Chanel. You want to see what I'm doing? And so it was like a 2-page article, really, really nice article that they did. Woo. Okay, come on, get up here. Come on, up. Come on. I know, come on. Yeah, they did a 2-page story on us. It was really nice, really, really nice. And it was behind, my second book that I put out. And so it was a really, really nice. So I'm hoping to get back into the magazine again with, trying to promote the, the act that I'm trying to push with the state of Ohio. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will go through. So we shall see. We shall see. But so everybody say hi to Coco. Coco's up here. Coco's up here. She came to say hello. She came to say hello. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. We went to the moderator. The moderator had me. The moderator had me do something that I don't typically do. If anybody, if I'm very loyal with regards to, I don't typically, I'm not a cheater. So the moderator had me cheat today. She had me cheat on my nail salon it's because she doesn't like the nail salon that I go to, and I needed to get my nails done, but she doesn't like my nail salon, so she had me cheat on my nail tech because she wanted to get her nails done. So we went to a new nail salon today, and I you feel dirty when you go to somewhere new, and I'm very one thing that people a lot of people don't know about me. I'm very kind of superstitious on some things, and I have a nail color that I use, the same nail color. I think I've used it for like the past 10 years, and I don't stray from this specific color. And so I told her, I'm like, I can't go to a different salon because this is the same nail color I use, and I can't. The one I go to has this color, and I said, so I can't go there, because they don't have my color. And I know it sounds stupid, right? When I talk about it, it sounds stupid to me too. But anyway, so we went to this new nail salon, and when I was like checking in or whatever, I asked the lady, I'm like, well, you probably don't have my color. And she's like, she's looking at it, and I'm like, well, it's the number 708, and she's like, oh yeah, we have that color. I'm like, oh, okay. So anyways, they had the same color that I always wear, and I'm like, okay, all right, well, it ended up working out, but still you feel weird. It's almost like I don't stray from people that do my hair either. So there's a loyalty thing there, right? If you get your hair done by somebody, you always go to the same person usually. I don't know, you tell me. Do you usually go to the same people, that do your hair and all that stuff? I'm pretty loyal to the people who do my stuff. I don't like, hop around and all that good stuff. But the cool thing was when I was getting my nails done, the lady there recognized my cup. You like my cup? Coco is always so curious about everything. You're always so curious about everything. She's such a good girl. She's always so curious. But she is so good. You are so good. Yeah, the lady there recognized my cup, and she said, I have a Frenchie too. So she had a French bulldog as well, which was really, really cool. Really, really cool. So, and then she was telling us about that, and then Brittany pulled up a picture of Rosie and Coco and all that. So it turned out really, really cool. But anyways, so yes, that was really very, very interesting. So coming up September 4th, I think that's September 4th is Let me make sure that's a Tuesday. Hang on. Let me make sure September 4th is a Tuesday. Hang on. I think September 4th is Tuesday. Hang on. I still can't believe I forgot my brother's birthday. God, that makes me mad. I must be losing it. I never forget his birthday. That makes me really, really mad. And remember this this next Tuesday coming up, which is going to be the 25th. We're moving to 8:30. We're moving till 8:30 on the 25th. So, what did I say? So I guess it's gonna. Well, I'll have to confirm the date on that. I'm sorry. So it's going to be September 8th. So September 8th, that Tuesday, September 8th, we're going to have Mary the Medium is going to be back on, and she's going to be with Jason and Susan. There's going to be Susan. So there's going to be another psychic on with Mary the Medium, Jason, and Susan. And that's going to be on September 8th. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's going to be at 8 o'clock at night. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I think that'll be exciting. And I think what we're going to do for that is I'm going to see if we can get some people to send in some pet pictures of pets that have passed and see if they can channel some dogs that have passed. I think that would be really, really cool. And then see what they can come up. So I think that would be very, very interesting. So, yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. Very, very cool. So, yeah, I think that would be very, very cool. Let's see here. Oh, back to school. Back to school. Brady is back to school. Loves school. Loves school. Very happy with his, loves his new school. Loves his school. Yeah, he loves his new school. He, I know, I'm really excited about that. He loves his new school. Thank God. He transferred to his new school. And, it's funny. I ran into an old yearbook of mine the other day, and you know how you wrote in the back of yearbooks, and there was one. It had. Oh, really? Now, Adam? Do they? And so when do they get? When do they get out of school then? So do they go until June? I'm assuming. So if they don't go until later, do they get out of school later then? Because I know, I mean, there's some schools that go all year round. Or I wonder, interesting. So they don't go back until September. Huh. They leave in the summer. Well, no, they don't stay there, right? Do they stay at school? Like, do they live there or no? I mean, am I missing that? Well, I was looking at a oh, okay. Yeah, there's a couple schools here that do that. Like they go kind of okay. They go kind of it's almost like they go all year round. And they have more breaks during the year, but it's kind of like they go all year round and they have more breaks in the school year. Back in our day, we didn't go back to school until the day after Labor Day. Really? That's interesting. In September. Huh. I wonder why. Well, you know what though? It makes sense, right? It makes sense. Only big difference in you don't graduate in school. You don't graduate in school in the UK. Well, when do you? So how does that work then? So when do you graduate then? How does that work then? Oh, okay. Hmm. Interesting. Wow. That is interesting how that works. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, you know what though, in the US you graduate on everything. Like you graduate from kindergarten, you graduate from preschool, you graduate from the 5th grade, you graduate from the 8th grade. You graduate on everything, right? Um, it's funny, like here we give prizes for everything. I don't remember doing that like when I was growing up, but it seems like we try to give prizes for everything. Um, um, yeah, it does. I swear to God. I mean, there's you turn around and it's like there's another ceremony, and I mean, I guess it's good, right? I mean, there's a trophy for everything. Um, um, Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. You don't go on vacation. Yeah, but you know what the difference is, Patty, is like with regards to, their holidays and their vacations, like we can, we say vacation, but is it a vacation? It's more like a freaking weekend. Their holidays are like a month. We get, we consider or we say vacation, but really it's, you know, a week from work, and we think that we're lucky. They get a whole month. I wish we got a month. you know I mean, I think that they're blessed for, I mean, they get so much time, and or they get, what you guys get 3 weeks and so forth, and we're like, yeah, hey, we get a whole 4 days. you, you know I wish we got the time. And even I think what the maternity leave and so forth in Europe is, what is like maternity leave? Isn't it like 3 months or 4 months or something like that? And here you get 6 weeks of maternity leave, and we're like, oh yay, we're lucky. Um, yeah, we over here it's like go back to work. Um, we don't get hardly any time off. Um, you know, Vacation time, you get what, a couple weeks a year, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Longer you're at your job, of course, you get more weeks. I've been at my job now 8 years, so I have 5 weeks vacation, um, but before that, if you're before 5 years, you get um, 2, 3 weeks. But still, that's not a lot when you think about it. It's not a lot. But yeah, I mean, other countries they get a month, and um, that's not a lot when you're putting in a whole year of your life somewhere. So yeah, it's interesting. Like how you tell me how much vacation time do other countries get? I mean, you got to wait until you're retired in order to actually get a lot of time off. You had to have 30 years of service to get a 6-week vacation. Oh my God. Holy moly. That's wow. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Well, I was going to say, moderator, you hit your 5 years yet? When you hit your 5 years, you'll get 5 weeks. Yeah. I mean, but still, like quality of life. Um, quality of your life. Well, that's why, even with, okay, so you'll get 5 years this coming year. Well, that's what I'm saying. Even like with the Ohio, Companion Act, I'm just trying to get, at least two people that lose a pet. And I'm not even trying to get it paid. Just 2 days of protected leave for somebody that loses a pet. That's all I'm asking for is 2 days so that somebody can step away from work to grieve the loss of their pet. I don't think that is a lot to ask for. I really don't. And even if it's paid, I don't think a company is going to lose out on letting somebody take time to grieve, in my opinion. So, can you give me a job there? Sure. Absolutely. Although you're retired. I don't think you want to go back to work. I wouldn't. Keep that comfy retirement. That's what I would want. That's what I would want. It I'll tell you what, yes, a pet is just like a close family. They are family. They're absolutely like, what, and oddly enough, I know it's not Pet Loss Tuesday, but the a friend of mine lost her dog last Friday, and that's in no way funny. But I was asking another friend of ours. I asked him. I said, hey, how are her other pets? Are they like handling the loss, or are they affected by the loss? And he looks at me and he said, she doesn't have any. Oh, you don't live with Patty. She doesn't have any other dogs. And I go, wait, what? I said, she doesn't have any other dogs. And he's like, Jen, he's like, not everybody has other dogs like you. And I go, I forget sometimes that like I'm the only, like that's like not a weird thing, like to have dogs. And he's like, no, he's like, not everybody's like, a weirdo like you that has a clan of dogs that follow around. And I'm like, I've never like not had a little militia of dogs that follow me around like the mafia. And I said, gosh, I said, I don't know what it would be like to walk around without my little guys that they follow me around like they're my little bodyguards. If I could put little sunglasses on them and little suits and sunglasses, they follow me everywhere around the house. I wouldn't know what to do if they weren't all there. And I always think, I'm like, gosh, I'm like, I always think everybody else has the same thing, multiple dogs following them around, right? So when somebody tells me that, they don't, they only have one, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm like, how do you do just one? I know, right? Like the Godfather, I do. I feel like, I'm like, I got my little, my little bodyguards with me. But yeah, it's just odd to me. So, but yeah, it's definitely different. But anyways, yeah, it's oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, but when I was going back to the school thing, I was looking at I was looking at one of the yearbooks from 85, and there was a saying in there. It was like, stay alive in 85. And I was like, what the hell was going on in 85 that we needed to stay alive for? And all I kept thinking is, that's a heck of a saying. And there was like several times it was saying, stay alive in 85. And I'm like, what was going on in 85 that we needed to, tell each other that? I'm like, gosh, there was so many times we were telling each other to keep alive in 85. Was there something major going on then? Hang on. Sorry. I had to pick that up. So, yeah, but anyways, yeah, it was this. Oh, wait. Aw. No, the picture of your pups lined up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, I know. Isn't that a great picture? I'll find that one because that is a great picture. I know where they're all lined up waiting to eat. Yeah, it's like they're in the food line. Yeah, that is a great picture. Yeah, Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, that is a great picture. That's one of my favorites where they're all sitting in a line waiting to eat, like they're in the soup kitchen. I know. Yeah. And that's their favorite time of the day is to sit there and wait to eat. And they know too, 2 o'clock right on the dot. Oh my God. And sometimes the moderator, because the moderator gets off at 1 o'clock, um, she will come over, and right when she walks in the door at 2 o'clock, oh my God, they know. They know and she's always the best one to come over because they know she always feeds them more. And you know, they are on her. They are on her, and they're waiting. They are waiting to eat. Um, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, they are waiting to eat, and they know, they know, um, especially Lola. Lola's one that Lola's the eater. She definitely waits for the moderator to to show up. Yeah, but they're on that 2 o'clock feeding for sure, absolutely for sure. So, oh yeah. Wait, hang on. So, anyways, but oh yeah, everything is. Wait, what is this? Hang on. Oh, I'm trying to read my notes here. Yeah, we got all that. Um, yeah, so everything, like I said, everything has been. Oh yeah, as I say tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow we're going. I'm kind of nervous. We're going to this outdoor. Um, we're going to this outdoor theater thing, and it's called Tecumseh, and it's. I'm really nervous because it's supposed to be like I don't know if it's supposed to be outdoor. It's the theater is outdoor, and I'm worried that it's going to like start storming on us. Um, Hopefully it doesn't, but it's an outdoor play, and it's it's a story. I don't even like. I'm trying to think of what the I know it has to do with like the Indians and some sort of like story with. I'd have to look it up, the actual story about it. Um, but I'm just worried it's going to start storming on us, and we're going to get stuck out there. And it said like rain or shine unless it like starts like thunderstorming. Um, but nonetheless, I'm one of those people that I don't like to sit like getting stormed on. Um, so I'm kind of worried about that uh, because I don't like to be, drenched. So I'm I don't know. I'm just worried about sitting there getting just poured on. Um, on top of the fact of just I don't know. I don't know. It should be a good time. It's supposed to be a very very good show. It's got really good reviews. It's been going on for years, um, and it's an hour. It's like an hour away. Um, but again, with the chances of rain, I don't know. Nonetheless, it'll be good. It should be good. It should be good. Um, but we'll see. we'll see. But it's again, it's got horses and Indians and all sorts of things in it. So fingers crossed, it should be really really good. Um, yeah, we're you know I don't know. I'm looking forward to that and um, trying to get prepared. We've got the cruise coming up in September. Um, so we're trying to anticipate that. And again, we've got since my work schedule's changed, we've got the shows are going to be changing to. We've got the Tuesdays are going to 8:30, and then Frenchie Fridays are going to stay the same at 8 p.m. Um, so the Fridays are going to stay the same, but the Tuesdays are going to go to 8:30. So it's not going to be that big of a big difference. So, but like I said, I'm hopeful that the magazine will pick things up, especially with the petition, because if that picks things up, then we can get some movement on this, because um, I've got to get some of the um, vets offices to start sponsoring um, the petition, and then get some rescues to pick it up. And if that takes off, then I can get the state representatives to back it. And if that happens, then we can get some real movement on it, because once people take interest in it, then we can really get people to start paying attention to the message of all of this, not just the act, but pay attention to disenfranchised grief. And then people don't have to hide anymore. That's the big message, right? Then people don't have to be embarrassed. And that's the reason for all of this. And it's about time that we were saying that the other day, that how many years have yeah, exactly, it's very important. How many years have people had to make excuses, and just gone to work and fought through you know going through things like that, or lied basically, and just say they were sick instead of just saying, hey, my dog died. It's just it's sad. It's sad that that people can't tell the truth, or it's sad that they go to work because they're afraid to lose their job, um, or sad that they sit through meetings, or have to go here or have to go there, because they can't be honest and tell people that their best friend died. I mean, that's bullshit. That's, sorry, Dad, it's bullshit. He doesn't like when I cuss on the channel, but I mean, it's true, right? It's true. So it's stuff that it needs to be recognized, and it's about time. It's about time. So it's stuff that we've got to take notice of. And it's we got to get it out there. Got to get it out there sooner than later. And it is what it is. It is what it is. So what are your questions? We got 10 minutes left. What are your questions? What are your questions for me? If you had any question for me, what are your questions? Besides the fact that I need new pajamas. I do need new pajamas, so that is on my wish list for my birthday. I do need new pajamas. And my brother would probably tell you that, because I forgot his birthday today. So I do need new pajamas. I think I'm going to put that on my Amazon wish list for my birthday. I need new pajamas. I have like all these different colors. And I always ask the moderator, like, what color should I wear tonight? And she always tells me green. I'm like, I don't think I even look good in green. But yeah, she always tells me green. Like, put green on. I'm like, I don't know if I want to wear green. But yeah, she always says green. I'm like, I don't know if I want to wear green. But yeah, so yeah, she always says green. But I need new pajamas. And nobody ever asked me why I wear them on the couch. But I when I had the vision for um, this whole thing for part of my Frenchie, I had said that I was going to have the couch. I'll just tell you why. I said I'm going to have the couch, and I'm going to have. I wanted to do all the shows in pajamas because I wanted everybody to feel comfortable and be like, if you like, I don't know, I wanted everybody to feel comfortable and feel like you were at, if you were kind of at your lowest point and you went to your friend's house and wanted to just talk, and you just went over and you were in your pajamas just relaxing and just wanted to talk. That's what I wanted it to feel like. Like if you were just at your friend's house, that's why I always say, if you don't have a friend, you have one now. That's why. I'm like, I just wanted to feel like comfortable, like you were going to a friend's house and here we are talking. And that's why I do it. And I just, when you come here, I want you to feel comfortable, like you have a friend and we're all friends, we're all family. And so that's why I do it. I do it so that everybody's comfortable, and plus it's fun, right? It's fun. And it's something different. You come here, you don't see the normal, you don't see the typical. So, you don't see the, turn it on and see normal wackadoodle dogs that get into trouble all the time, like they normally do. So, but yeah, that's why I do it. And Coke was falling asleep over there. But yeah, so that is why. And plus, like I said, this is kind of like my mission. My mission why I do all this. I love it. I love it. I love it. And of course, the pet loss. Pet loss is my thing. And disenfranchised grief is, the heart of all of this as well. I do have to do more of my baking videos. I've gotten away from that. I really need to do more of those. Let me ask you that. I mean, does everybody enjoy the baking videos? I've gotten away from them, and I really need to start doing them again. I stopped doing them for a while because they were taking some time, and then I started running out of recipes. I felt like I kept doing a lot of the same recipes, but I don't know. And then I thought, I'm like, were people still like enjoying the baking, the dog treat recipes? Oh, you've never seen the baking videos? Oh my goodness. If you go to the regular videos. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you go to the Adam, go to the actual videos on my page. Yeah, go to the regular videos and you'll see the just click on any of the regular videos and you'll see the dog treat videos. Yeah, those are the baking videos. I make dog treats, homemade dog treats on there. And I make dog treats on those, homemade dog treats. And yeah, some of them are pretty humorous. I like to just kind of have fun with those. So, and I haven't made them in a while. And they're, like I said, they're homemade. They're all with regular homemade recipes and all that good stuff. So, but I should get back to making them. I just haven't made them in a while. Ever since I started going live, I kind of got away from them. but it's just a matter of, I know Violet needs more treat recipes. Yeah, and it honestly, it's just a matter of, it's the same set here. I just have to, um, I just have to pull. It's I just have to pull the kitchen set into the couch scene, so it's two different sets that I just pull one set into the other set. So it's not a big deal. It's just I have to pull I switch out the sets, um, and it just takes a little bit longer to do the treat videos. Um, so yeah, and then I don't edit my videos, which is another thing. So, which I don't know. I know I've said that before in my videos. I don't edit my videos. Um, that's part of my Frenchie. This is me. This is me. I don't edit my videos because life is not edited, and um, this is me. So you can't edit life, and so that's why I don't edit, because you get what you get. This, so that's why I don't edit my videos, because you can't edit life, and um, maybe that's bad, and I'm sure other YouTube people will tell me that, yeah, you should edit and all that stuff, but why are you going to edit life? You can't edit life. Life has mistakes, and yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You can't edit life, so I'm not going to. So maybe I should. I don't know. Whatever. But this is me, and this is what you get. And if you don't like it, then I'm sorry. It's fine. But so yeah, that's. But yeah, the only thing that I do to the treat videos is I'll add in music and little clips here and there, and whatever. But yeah, I do enjoy doing them. It's just they take a little bit longer sometimes, but yeah, they do. I know they, yeah, they do join in, and they try to jump on my table, and they will try to jump over the table and around the table, and yeah, they try to join in a lot on those videos. So yeah, they are a mess. They are a mess as usual. So, but anyways, yeah, I will try to get back to the treat videos. Yes. So, but um, I am looking forward to Tuesday, Pet Loss Tuesday. We are coming to the end of our hour. I am so glad that you guys took your time to spend with me tonight. You're all wonderful. I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Please be safe. Please, please, please be safe. You're absolutely wonderful. I appreciate each and every one of you that stopped by today. I am so happy that I'm going to get that book off to the illustrator tomorrow. And I will keep you updated as to when that is going to get published. But yeah, I do appreciate each and every one of you that has stopped by to spend time tonight. More than anything, I appreciate you very, very much. If you don't have a friend, you have a friend and a family now. I will see everybody Tuesday at 8:30 in the evening. Just don't forget the new time, and then we'll see you on Frenchie Friday. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night. Please, please, please be safe, and we will see you guys later. Have a good night. See ya. Bye. 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 Stay safe.